Hello everyone! This video is going to be dedicated to my mom. Can you hear the music in the background? My mom sent me that. She knew we'd be in Memphis, Tennessee, and which is, you know, the birthplace of the blues and rock and roll too. My mom loves old-time blues. She also loves, what is it? Dixieland jazz, yeah. And so she loves performers like Louis Armstrong, amongst many others, Duke Ellington. She keeps sending me the videos, hoping we'd go see Beale Street. So we did. I hope you enjoy our little tour of Beale Street in Memphis, Tennessee. Come join us.
Well, let me tell you a little something about me. When it's Saturday night, I need to blow off some steam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I've been holding it in since the clock came Monday morning. From the end of the week, I'm about to blow. Breeze walking through the honky tonk like a pack of wolves now. Order up around the shops and away we go. It's a throw down, get down. Order up another round of shots. Run, get drunk, get some, have fun. Get into some trouble, baby, like in a night. I'm a Jim Beam, drinking beer, singing la 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 la, dancing machine. Been a hell of a week and I need to blow off some steam. Look at those. I've been holding it in through the homework week. Now it's Saturday night and I'm about to blow. So come on now, man, let me play me none of them slow songs. I need boots, scooting, bar, burning, hell, raising, get up and go songs. But give me something hot, just give me all you got.
Welcome to Memphis, Tennessee on Beale Street, the home of the blues and the birthplace of rock and roll. Take a look. The Beale Street area has such an interesting history, and I've been coming to realize since doing this video that there's much more than meets the eye.
You might hear a little something in the background.
Some interesting actions going on around here on Beale Street.
It's at downtown Memphis.
It was Elvis Presley who helped establish Bernard Lansky's Clothier to the King title and allowed for global recognition. Bernard recalls looking up one day and seeing a young man looking at his windows. He walked up to greet him and told him, "Come on in and let me show you around." The young man said, "I don't have any money, Mr. Lansky, but when I get rich, I'm going to buy you out." Bernard told him, "Don't buy me out, just buy from me." It's a really cool story there. Little did Mr. Lansky know at the time Elvis came into his store without any money that he would be clothing a very important, iconic person of that era. So neat. Look at I love these signs, oh my goodness. Miss Polly's Soul City Cafe, love, peace, and chicken grease. That sounds just like the South to me.
Celebrate an anniversary. Happy anniversary. We celebrate an anniversary.
I love the names on the menu of Miss Polly's. Love me tender waffle, Big mother clucker.
What was that?
Fix a flat special. At first, when I saw these historic, beautiful old buildings, I was quite impressed that I thought they were doing such a good job with the preservation in this area. But as I searched for information, it shed light on just how much has been lost in this area. What is now 3 blocks of predominantly bars and music venues was at one time a 40-block street full of multi-story thriving businesses, shops, residences, churches, and yes, also some establishments that were infamous and all part of this old town that was inhabited by the middle and upper class blacks, and this was their neighborhood for generations upon generations. It is actually heart-sickening to find out about the purposeful destruction of buildings to transform the street beginning in the 1960s. In the name of progress, the original character and its long-lost past were essentially vanquished, and we are left with the impression that the most important time and people here were found not so long ago. But in reality, it is the long history of almost 2 centuries past that made Beale Street something very special, and sadly, you must search for those things yourself, because that is not what the powers that be have preserved in the story they wanted us all to see. This beautiful surviving structure is called the Daisy Theater. It was built in 1912, and it's a prime surviving example of Nickelodeon architecture from the early cinema era. The tiny hall features a grand half-dome entrance and is unusual in that the stage and screen are on the sidewalk end. Double doors on either side of the half-dome enter into small vestibules, one on either side of the stage. Emerging from the vestibules, you have the audience looking at you. There is a small balcony, vaguely horseshoe-shaped, supported from above with iron rods. This is the reason for the reverse design. The fire escapes from the balcony and booth could only open onto the alley behind the building. There was no lobby at all, just hallways. In 1936, the new Daisy Theater opened up in order to offer bigger space for performing acts. And both theaters saw countless performing artists that were world famous on their stages. This was a lot of fun.
It was.
A lot of excitement here.
A lot of excitement.
Thank you for following along with David and I on this interesting trip down Beale Street. And please tune in next time. We'll see where we go next. Thanks for watching.
You see pretty browns in beautiful gowns. You see tailor-mades and hand-me-downs. You meet honest men and pickpockets pocket chills. You find that business never closes till somebody gets killed. If Beale Street could talk, dee-dee-dee-dee, if Beale Street could talk, married men would have to take their babes and walk, except one or two who never drink booze, and the blind man on the corner who sings the Beale Street Blues. He says, I'd rather be here than any place I know. Yeah, I'd rather be here than any place I know.